The Bible tells us in the Old Testament book of Lamentation, chapter 3 and verse 26, it is good that a man should both hope and quietly wait for the salvation of the Lord. I share a bit today as we continue this journey on waiting with expectation. I want to declare from the very onset, my friends, that waiting tests one's soul. And in this book of Lamentation, we are reminded that it is good to hope and quietly wait for the Lord's salvation. We talked a bit about waiting in one of our previous broadcasts, but waiting quietly does not mean to be passive, just giving up. But waiting quietly means to actively trust God. You see, friends, between the burial of Jesus Christ, the sealing of the tomb, and the resurrection, it seems as though heaven was silent, that the voice of God was no more. Indeed, Christ laid silently in the grave. Yet, my friends, behind the scenes, prophecy was unfolding. Behind the scene, redemption and God's plan for the saving of mankind was being advanced. Yes, my friends, I know we struggle with waiting because we crave certainty. We want to see visible progress. And so I ask you tonight, can you trust God's work when you cannot trace His hands? Waiting refines us. Waiting exposes how impatient we can become. Waiting deepens our dependency upon God. And therefore, today, my friends, instead of striving for answers, let us learn to rest in the promises of God. You see, friends, God's timing is not careless. God's timing is not by chance. God's timing is precise. We can recall when the scripture teaches us that for everything there is a season. And there is a time for everything under heaven, my friends. God's timing is not careless, my friends. God's timing is precise. In His time, His will shall come forth in our life. In His time, His desire and His purpose will spring to life over our situations, friends. Let us not be impatient, but let us understand that we can trust God's work even when we cannot trace Him. As we reflect, friends, on this Lenten time, resurrection often begins in the hidden places, in situations. No matter what may befall us, friends, no matter what might be happening, I want to encourage you to trust in God's timing. Trust in God's timing. And God indeed will unfold His plan in due time. May God bless you tonight.